Yo guys, in today's video I'm going to be just practicing basic shapes and just telling you why I've realized that they're so important, right? Because obviously the building blocks and stuff, right? Obviously, but I'll go into more detail in the video. But also they're just very important because of the fact that, I mean, if you look at life in general, it's all built on the fundamentals, the building blocks, which create the thing, right? In football, you have the fundamentals: shooting, passing, dribbling, field understanding, physical aspects, team aspects. There are fundamentals, there are things which you can break football down into, which create the game, right? It's the same with art. With these basic fundamentals, right? You know, understanding lines, shading, anatomy, composition, color. All these concepts is what makes art, right? And obviously, right, I'm not saying I'm a pro or anything, but it's these fundamentals, right? These are fundamentals are what I like to call the borings, right? The fundament without the fundamentals, you can't reach that flair, right? You won't be able to get your Ronaldos, your Messis, because they've practiced, right? Because they've practiced the fundamentals so many times, right? You can't truly ever move on to super advanced and complicated things if you don't have a base understanding of the fundamentals, right? And that's why when it comes to art, I've humbled myself, right? Because in my day-to-day life, right, it's easier to just be super aggressive, push through. But with art, it's like with anything you want to actually improve in, is you can't just force your body to perform better, right? There's a lot of thoughts which goes into it. And that's why it's always super confusing to you when, for example, I don't know, maybe you're watching a chess video and the players are moving really quick, or you're watching a football match and the players are making crazy quick plays, 1-2s, and suddenly there's a goal. It's not because your eyes can't keep up, right? It's because they've practiced those fundamentals so many times. They've practiced doing the same thing so many times. Not just that, but they've practiced the fundamentals. And with the fundamentals, there's a lot more thought involved. Right? Before sculptures are made, right, there needs to be hard, rigid stone, right? And if we translate that into art terms, right, that hard, rigid stone is the fundamentals, right? Those fundamentals, the building blocks, which you can then use, manipulate, and carve to create that sculpture. And the sculpture in this case being your art piece. Yeah, but overall, the point of this session here was to just get used to the pen, because obviously I'm still the Apple, all the Apple products and stuff, I'm still trying to get used to, because I'm still new to them. But also I'm starting to, I think when it goes to like the actual like detailed references, so like when I'm drawing the binoculars and stuff, or not drawing binoculars, you'll see in a moment. I stopped practicing like the basic shapes, and I just start playing around with the pen, right? So I sit there and realize, nah, this feels too weird. Like, is there no another way to draw? Okay, you'll see in a moment. So immediately after this one, yeah, right here, I just start playing around with the pen. I'm like, oh, you can do these type of strokey lines. I'm like, oh, okay. And let me just try this using the shapes. Because I'm just saying, I was just messing around, saying, okay. And then I immediately start using it. Yeah, you start seeing it. start to use it here. Yep. I just gained a lot more line confidence. Because initially I was like, like my previous method was just like I'm trying to just get the perfect line, like immediately, which obviously that's not like that fucking is stupid, right? Obviously. But then once I realized, I can draw like this. Okay, let me start practicing like this. And it felt a lot more comfortable. Honestly, it felt a lot more comfortable. Again, I got a lot more comfortable method as well. So if you're gonna leave this video with any actual messages, remember, before there is flair and glitter, there has to be sand and stone. There has to be rock and bricks. Before there are beautiful sculptures, before there are beautiful buildings, there has to be the boring construction lines and the hours of planning, the hours of architecture, the hours of designing, before there truly can be masterpieces and sculptures before your eyes. Make sure your pencil's ready and your mind is prepared. Thank you for watching.